Amy Todd. You are the director of Lansing's Chamber of Commerce. And before we talk about all the wonderful things that the Chamber has been doing, how long now has it been that you've been in this driver's seat here?
It will be 2 years this December.
Time goes fast.
It has gone very fast, yes.
And I asked you off camera, but I'll ask you on camera. How's it going for you? Are you getting a little bit accustomed to it, balancing work and this kind of organization?
Yes, it has gotten easier, but it's a tough job. It's busy. You know, we have a lot of events that we take care of, and I think it's a bigger job than I anticipated going into it, but I do enjoy it.
You've participated with the Chamber for so long that perhaps you don't even realize there are people who have no idea what the Chamber of Commerce is or what it does. So what's the quick version of what is the Lansing Chamber of Commerce?
Well, the quick version is that we are a business community, and what we like to do is involve as many businesses as we can into our chamber so that we can help promote them, we can offer networking opportunities for them, help them grow. It's a nice way to have the businesses interact with one another and also participate in our community events, which we do have so many of. And we have our parade, and we have our golf outing, and we have the Loop bicycle ride, and we have our holiday festivities. So it's a good way for all those businesses to get involved with the community as well.
So those events are as much about getting, let's say, a community of businesses to work together, as well as just bringing about some kind of special event for
the residents.
The residents. Mm-hmm. Looking back over these 2 years, has the Chamber grown? How do you measure let's say, the success of the Chamber?
Well, the success really has a lot to do with our members. And we are constantly growing. We have gotten a lot of new members to join, and we have them join all the time. We this week have had 3 new members come in and join.
Just this week. Mm-hmm. And do you find that lends a certain new energy, a certain more interest in the Chamber?
I do, because people know that we are a thriving organization, and it's good to be a part of that.
Let's go back to the parade, which is under the direction of the Chamber, and then summer events. Tell us a little bit about what's been happening.
Sure. Yes, May is our Good Neighbor Day parade. It's always a fun event. We had, I think, about 100 entries, which is pretty typical. We are hoping next year to have even more, as we are looking at our 50th parade. We are also looking for suggestions right now for our theme, because it is the 50th year. It's a big celebration, and we're hoping that this will be one of the biggest parades probably that we've ever had.
So there will be lots more information coming out. Have you set a deadline for people to make those submissions, or is there an easy access that we could start making those suggestions?
They can always call our office or email us, but we are going to be sending it out in our newsletter, looking for suggestions, and we're hoping to have the theme chosen by October, so that we can get that out to people if they want to start looking to participate and put a float in or whatever they want to do. It's going to be nice for them to know the theme.
So the parade, but that you haven't been just resting on your laurels since May.
Summer is our busiest time. We have our golf outing for our business community, and we had a great day. We were lucky with the weather. We had to cancel it the original date, and we had to postpone it for 2 weeks, but we got through it, and we ended up having a nice time. All of our golfers still showed, even though we had to move it. We had a lot of great prizes this year. We had a lot of great donations and sponsors that really helped make those outings nice.
Now again, Amy, forgive me if I'm re-asking the same question, but is that golf outing all about just networking for businesses, or is there a cause that the money raised goes to?
This is really just for networking, but all of the money that we do make, we like to put towards our family giving program, which I can talk a little more in detail about that.
Family giving, is this an ongoing throughout the year?
It is. It's actually something, it's one of the things that we are changing right now, because it was something that we looked at more toward holiday time, to where we would help families give their children a holiday if they were on hard times. And we'd also look to give senior citizens who are also, in a
need.
bad way financially, we'd give them meals for the
Support.
holidays and things like that. But recently, we've decided to expand that program, and we want to do things throughout the year with that program. So we raise money through our fundraisers, through donations that goes toward that. And we just bought 40 backpacks and filled them with school supplies, and we brought them to the district offices 158 and 171 so that they could hand those out to students that they know really need them. So we're looking to do more things like that throughout the year instead of just at the holidays.
Do you find that the membership, the local people running their businesses or part of business, get excited about that kind of project?
I do. I think that they love giving back to the community, and so this is actually really just within the past few days. We've really just decided to try to expand this. So we're going to be pumping out some information so that people can do some fundraising for us, or even if their company can give some donations.
And the community hears about it first on Channel 4, of course.
Right,
So,
exactly.
so you went from the golf outing, and then you did something with bikes or running around
Yes.
or something like that. How was that?
We had our loop bicycle ride, which is a 15-mile escorted ride through Lansing and part of Munster. We weren't sure how this ride was going to be because it was probably our hottest day of the year. It was about 98 degrees with humidity, and I was very shocked to see 160 riders show up for that.
And they
So-
all even still look good on pictures. so
They
it's no
still looked
problem.
good on pictures. I'm not sure how they did it, but we were out there. We had plenty of water and fruit and things like that to keep everybody going and hydrated, and they had a great time. And I don't know how they did it, but it was one of our biggest loop rides.
You mentioned that you go through part of Munster, and that leads me to ask the question, you really changed the name of the chamber some time back. It's the Lansing Area Chamber, which I failed to mention as we began, because it includes membership from beyond just the borders of Lansing.
We do have members from businesses in Munster, Linwood, Calumet City, and we've actually just sort of formed an alliance with our Homewood Chamber of Commerce, and they actually cover Homewood, Flossmoor, and Glenwood. And so what we're doing now, we're working together with them. We haven't merged, but we're trying to help each other grow membership. So what we're doing is if I have members here in our Lansing Chamber who want to expand, they can join the Homewood Chamber for half price. And we've extended that same thing back from Homewood members. They can join us for half price. So it's a nice thing. We're looking to really grow the area, and a lot of times businesses here, even a realtor or something like that, they want to be a part of another chamber, but money is tight for a lot of people, and they can't afford to buy 2 memberships. So we're offering deals between our membership.
A couple of other projects that you've mentioned, the banner program, the promotion of the Lansing app. Tell us a little bit about those projects.
Sure. We have the banners that hang from the light poles throughout town, Ridge Road, Burnham, Torrance, and businesses are offered a chance to buy a banner, put their name out there, put their logo on the banner. The current program is coming to an end at the end of this year. It was a 3-year program, so now we're offering a 2-year program starting for 2017, 2018 for the banners. They're different. The current banners are canvas, and the next banners are going to be vinyl because we can offer more as far as
Creative graphics
color.
and so on,
Yes,
yes.
graphics, color. We're trying something new, so we know those won't last quite as long as the canvas banners have. So we're only offering it as a 2-year program at a lesser price than they paid before.
Potentially make more impact because people are interested in more
Right.
color and graphics
Right.
and logos and so on. And then accompanying that, emphasis on some kind of digital outreach, both,
Yes,
and that's in
yes.
cooperation with the village itself?
It is. We're working with the Village of Lansing and their new mobile app. And what we're doing is we have someone that's working alongside us with the chamber. We're helping them with places that we think would probably buy one of these advertisements on the app. So, for instance, if you have a restaurant and you want to buy an ad on there, you're able to put coupons on there. You can run specials on this app. So anyone that has the app, they just have to show up and they just have to show the app at the counter and say, oh, you're offering this deal. So it's a really nice thing. It's growing. It's really starting to grow. They're selling a lot of these advertisements, and everybody should download this app onto their phone.
Well, Amy, we look back now since spring through the summer, and you've obviously been very busy as the director of Chamber. By the way, is your business still going through all of this?
Yes, it is. Yes, it's still thriving, so that's a good thing.
So you as a business owner as well as director of Chamber really understand what the membership is going through and what they need.
Mm-hmm. I really didn't understand that for a long time, what the Chamber could actually do for us and things like that. And being on this side of it, I really understand that now. And as we've grown, as the Chamber has grown, and now we're able to offer so many more things to our businesses just to help them grow. So we have many more people taking advantage of the things that we can offer them.
I'm sure the Chamber is glad to have someone with your experience. And now let's look forward to the fall and winter. Of course, people think about, well, boy, it's fall, it's shopping season, Christmas is coming along. Chamber's always had some traditional events there. Same thing this year?
Yes, it is actually. And to start for the fall, we're actually participating in Autumn Fest this year. We are, as the Chamber, hosting their chili cook-off, which is something that the Lansing Business Women's Organization usually takes care of. They're unable to this year because they're participating in another part of Autumn Fest. So they asked us to just take it over this year.
So the Chamber members all want to have a chance to get some free bites of chili? Is that it, to be the judges?
We're actually going to be the ones putting it on and running it and getting our judges. So we are looking for judges right now. So you'll see the Chamber out at Autumn Fest this year. And then we will be moving into our holiday festivities, which we have a lot of big changes this year.
Really?
We do. Now normally every year we have our tree lighting and Santa's arrival the day after Thanksgiving. And we've actually pushed that back a week. We're going to be in December now because
Well, Christmas is slightly later this year.
Yes. And Black Friday has become a holiday of its own. And we have lost a lot. Yes, we have lost a lot of people to that shopping day, and as well as the tree lighting. A lot of people, this is all based on suggestions that we've received from residents or businesses. They can't make the tree lighting if they're working, and we also lose people to that shopping day now. So,
or they're so worn out they don't want to come out late at night and watch the lights go on.
That's correct.
Okay, so you're moving that back
We're
the
moving
following
it to,
Friday
to
then?
actually to this Saturday.
Saturday.
We decided Saturday would probably be easier for a lot of people to get to those events, as a lot of people, don't work on weekends. Fridays are a little tougher. So we have Santa arriving at 5 o'clock, which is a little earlier than normal. Tree lighting will be at 5:30. And then we have what we call the Taste of the Holidays inside the American Legion. So all of our vendors that we have come out, they sell food to all of the people that come out for this event. And this year, we're having actually Santa Claus inside the American Legion. Now, normally Santa would be going to his Santa house. This year he's going to be going to the Legion. So we're going to have 2 events this year where you can see Santa. We're going to have Santa in the Legion on December 3rd during the evening from 6 to 8. So we're able to have as many people come through as we can. They can eat. They can wait in line inside. Nobody's going to have to be waiting outside to get into a Santa house. They're going to be able to experience this a different way. And then the following Saturday, which is December 10th, we have our breakfast with Santa. It's a pancake breakfast. We have Santa there for all of the people that come through. And every child that comes to either one of those events, they get a goodie bag. When they see Santa, parents are able to take pictures. There's no charge for that. So it's a nice event. So we have two really great events to see Santa this year.
Those are significant changes, but you're mentioning they're both Saturday events, so no interference with school or with Black Friday shopping. So the first family event, Santa's coming, and the tree lighting will be the Saturday after Thanksgiving weekend.
Correct.
And that date again?
December 3rd.
I'm sure that we'll do a little more publicity on Channel 4 in the
Yes.
coming months. And then the following Saturday, again, a family event.
Yes. And the pancake breakfast is a fundraiser for our family giving program. The Copper Muggers come out and they sponsor that breakfast for us. So all of our ticket sales go right to our family giving program.
So you've had a lot going on throughout the summer,
Yes.
and you've got much more to come, as they say. Kind of a final word, Amy, as the director of the Chamber, but also as a business owner and community resident yourself. What do you want the Lansing neighborhood to know about the Chamber?
Well, I want them to know that, we are consistently trying to help our business community. We want to, help bring in great businesses here, and we want to show the town that, we are still a thriving community, and we want to be a part of that every step of the way.
Well, Amy Todd, director of the Lansing Area Chamber, thanks for taking some time out of a very busy day and a busy season to at least share with Lansing's Neighborhood Network a bit about what's going on. May we check in with you in a few weeks to
Yes.
see if your plans are coming to fulfillment?
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much.